Hello? Hello there? I have no idea if this is working. 8? Okay, it says live. Can't click on the live stream yet, though. But that means I'm there. That means there's probably people listening right now. Hey, guys. Hello. Can't see you yet, though, so give me just a moment. Nope, still not showing up. Hey, whoa, look at that. Hey! Hey, dude. Hey, guys. Hello. Hello. Hello, Bacon. Hi. Yo, hi, Bacon. March 23rd, just a week away. What happens March 23rd? 6-7. Oh, you're horrible. Hello, Bacon. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello, and welcome to another chill stream. I mean, I thought it had been a while. I've not done one of these in a good while, so it's just like, you know what? I got time. I ain't doing anything tonight. Might as well. Here we are in Minecraft. I think I have a distinct memory of streaming here before, and this is an absolute travesty of a house. Like, I don't know what we're doing tonight, but this has to go. We're starting from ground zero. This is disgusting. Do I not even have an axe? Have I got a chest? Dude, this is sad. We gotta get this fixed. But hey, guys. Hey. And hello. And welcome back. Sound like Wreck Rap? Oh. I mean, I'll take that, man. That guy's chill. That guy's chill. We're going for chill tonight. We're going for chill. Fun. Not good at this game. Don't expect me to be good at this game. That is expecting way too much from me. Okay, so first things first. We need an axe. We're gonna... Technically, flint and steel might actually be what we need. Because this thing's just disgusting. But let's see. We need some sticks. And... Oh, wait, I have diamonds! Whoa, nice. Again, it has been a minute since I was in this file. Alright, well, hello. Live right now? I was just about to go to bed, bro. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. Figured this was, I don't know, good night for this. Why not? What else am I doing, you know? It's the Bacon Man. Hey, my goat is streaming. Flint and Steel. Oh, dude, Flint and Steel would be the best. Dude, I know tons of people hated the Minecraft movie because it was brain rot. And listen, the Minecraft movie was brain rot, but it was my brain rot, okay? I loved that film. It was beautiful. I think that was my 4th favorite movie last year. That's sad. You know the movie reviewers cooked when he liked Minecraft that much. But it was fun, okay? It was fun. Good time. Let me see. Why hate on Thea in Predator Badlands? Okay, if I remember correctly, she was the cyborg lady. Man, okay, listen, Predator Badlands, I was vibing with that movie, okay? I was a fan, I was liking it, I liked where it was going, it was a lot of fun, and then she shows up, and like, I don't know, all of her dialogue, up until that moment, Predator Badlands felt like it was from a different era. Like, the characters were talking to each other in a way that didn't feel like the 2020s. There was good action, the CGI was good, and the CGI never really gets bad. Like, that stayed pretty good the whole time. But then she shows up, and she's speaking, like, I don't know, like a Marvel character, with just, like, these quips and things, and it did not land with the vibe that the film had going so far. And I know that was the direction the film was trying to go. It wasn't really trying to be what the film was set up as in the first few minutes, where it was the 2 guys, like, I guess it was 3 guys, and I think one of them died. Great opener, honestly. That was just a great way to set the tone. But I don't know. I did not like her. I thought that I didn't like her. I thought she made the tone way worse. But I get it. If she's your thing, that's okay. That's okay. Everyone's got their opinions. Mine is just that I didn't like her. Okay, let's see. Have I seen The Amazing Digital Circus? Yeah, I've seen it. It's not my favorite thing. And I feel like there's enough channels out there that cover the circus that, like, I don't really need to talk about it. I've not ever had anything innovative to say about it, which is why there's not really been any shorts on it. But I'm interested. I think we got... Oh! Wait a second. That's probably why the guy was talking about March 23rd, because we've got the 8th episode coming soon. I mean, I'm interested in seeing where that goes. Indie animation has never really been my thing. I'm more of, like, the basic white bread Disney guy. But I respect indie animation for what it does, and Amazing Digital Circus is pretty okay, you know? I like it for what it is. Bro, turn up your FOV. okay, listen. I could make it so I could see further. The problem is, if I do that, this game will chug. Like, I've got a good computer, but oh. I need to build me a chest. I have a good computer, but I do not have a great computer, and so running Minecraft is not the easiest thing on earth. We'll just throw those out there. I'm also not very good at Minecraft, as you're probably going to see over the course of this stream, or may have even seen from the last stream. So, I don't know. Take that as it is. But no, FOV is going to look horrible. I actually had to change the settings of my computer to be able to look at what was going on the stream. Because last time we played this game, if you remember, you can go check the other stream, you weren't able to see my hotbar at the bottom, and I think it cut off part of the top of the screen too. And so this time I was able to like resize it and stuff, but I'm not very good at streaming, and so that took a minute. Yeah. Oh well. Let me see. You should do a little bit where you review the stream so far like a movie. Dude, okay, if we're reviewing this stream, trust me. Ow. I am not getting a high review. I am not any good at this game. But that's okay. So we got the mine here. So the question is, what all do I need the house to be? You know, it doesn't really need to be much. It looks like I've already cleaned out part of the land, or I just picked a really flat spot. So I think I can probably just go with like a basic looking structure, you know? Let me see. Yeah, let's get us some spruce logs. Yeah. We'll just start with something basic. Okay, dude, okay, we got a super chat from Xavier the Cooker. When is the new Christian video coming out? Okay, so I have, some of you guys know this, some of you don't. I have the Diet of Worms, which is a second channel that I post like more Christian videos on. I have not posted on there in a good long while. I'm working on stuff. I hope to have stuff out soon, so you'll be able to see, like, oh, that's what he was working on. That's why he's not been posting too much over there recently. But I have plans. I'm sorry I've not posted anything on there in a while. That... I don't know. I feel bad because I created the channel and I was just like, yo, I'm going to be doing stuff over here all the time. And then what? I posted 2 videos. So that's kind of pathetic. Don't worry. There will be stuff on there at some point. There will be stuff, but it might be a while. Okay, so what? We got 5. How big do I want this to be? Maybe 9 by 9? So 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do that. And if it's bad, we'll probably do what we did with the last one and just completely start over. I didn't know Bacon played Minecraft. I do. I don't do it well. I think I've mentioned before, I've never beaten the Ender Dragon, which has changed, actually. I just recently beat the Ender Dragon for the first time, like a few months ago. It was, I mean, it was cool. It was cool. Not world-shattering or anything, but I don't know. It's been one of those lifelong goals I've had where just like at some point I need to get good enough at this game where I can beat the Ender Dragon, because otherwise I will have 0 dignity. I need to go to bed. Dude, this house is going to be disgusting. This thing's going to look awful. That's okay. That's okay. We're just here to chill. We're here to chill, you know? So, finally beat the Ender Dragon. I felt so good, man. I felt so good. Did I just say 6, 7? Yes. Can I be a mod? Sorry. No. What was my favorite show when I was little? Ooh, probably Phineas and Ferb. Probably Phineas and Ferb. That show was awesome then, and honestly, I liked the new stuff. It's not a 10 out of 10 with the new stuff, but it was good, okay? It was good. It was good enough, worthy of the Phineas and Ferb name, I guess we could say. It was a good time. But yeah, I watched that one a lot. I watched Clone Wars. That was great, man. I've revisited that a little bit. It absolutely still holds up. Have I got a shovel? I do not. Let's build me one of those. And then do I have food? Yeah, I do. Past Bacon was very kind to leave me some food left over for this. I don't have any of that, though. That's okay. That's okay. Again, as you can tell, not a fantastic Minecraft player. Pretty bad, actually, but that's okay. That's why we're not reviewing this stream. Alright, let's see. What are your thoughts on the movie Day of Thunder? I've never seen that. I have never seen that. Have I seen Thomas and Friends? I'm guessing that looks like Thomes and Friends, but I'm guessing you mean Thomas and Friends. I think if that was the original Thomas show, I don't know what Thomas show they're on now. I grew up with the, not the CGI stuff, the, like, actual models and stuff. And that was cool, you know? That was cool. Of all the shows to grow up with, that was a pretty good one. So I guess you could add that to the list of shows I watched as a kid. You've got some shows that I watched when I was, like, a young kid, which would be Thomas. Word Girl. I don't know if anyone out there even remembers Word Girl. That was one I watched growing up. It was I think it was okay. I don't remember it that well. But you've got like early kid shows and then later kid shows. And Phineas and Ferb was definitely my favorite later show, you know, when I was a little bit older. What's your favorite Owl City song? Oh my gosh, dude. It depends on the day you ask it. I think Wolfbite will always be like an S tier song. Like if I just have to name one song off the top of my head, it's probably that one. That one is just so darn good. But the one from Wreck-It Ralph is an absolute classic, man. Like you just Owl City's just so good, man. I saw I've been reading a few different ranked lists of like Disney songs, what people think are the best, what people think are the worst. And there was one where they ranked that Owl City song at like not dead last, but really close to it. And they were just like, yep, it's Owl City. It's all the garbage you expect with him. I'm just like, what are you doing to my boy, man? That guy's the best. Don't insult him. And that's one of his best songs. It's okay. Like, obviously Owl City's not everyone's thing, but he's fantastic. Don't insult my boy. Don't insult my boy. Be better than that. My mic is muted? Yeah, that's a little weird. Bro, build the floor with slabs. No. See, you're expecting me to be somewhat competent. If you're watching this video and you're used to like Rec Rap or Cam N18 or Dream or any of those people who do Minecraft for a living, no. This will be none of that. I will be building, not like a noob. I'm a little better than a noob, but not much better than a noob. So expect the absolute worst things you can see. I will probably die to like a skeleton or something really, really sad. Right, did I have a door? Yeah, 3 of them. Nice. Alright, let's see. Hey, Bacon, what's the gun of the day? Currently, I don't have a short for tomorrow, so I don't think we have a gun of the day for tomorrow. But today's gun was the twisted gun, I believe? Yeah, it was the knotted gun. It was the knotted gun. And yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll take it. There can probably be a window there. Yeah. We're just gonna build basic Minecraft box house. Little bit better than the typical wood house that I think a lot of people start out with, but not great by any measure of the word. We're going for form over function. Or no. Literally the exact opposite of that. I don't know what I'm saying tonight. Nerf gun. Megatron, I'm begging. You're begging for Megatron? I mean, you do you. Like, whatever. Okay, let's see. M8 for the gun of the day. Been a bit since I joined a bacon stream. Been a bit since the bacon streamed, man. It has been a minute. That'll probably be the ladder. Or stairs. I guess I could do stairs. Yeah, actually, stairs might be kind of cool. They won't be centered because this is a 9x9 house. Unless I do 3 stairs? Usually if I'm doing stairs, I like doing like 2 stairs. I'm not very good at designing things in Minecraft, so I guess I'll just make it up on the fly. And it'll probably end up being something that we destroy if I ever do another one of these streams. Oh my goodness. Do I think I'll review Dune Part 3 trailer tomorrow or Wednesday? Is there a Dune Part 3 trailer? That's crazy. I saw there was a Disclosure Day trailer recently that I hadn't seen, but I've not seen anything about a Dune trailer. Probably not. Listen, Dune, it's one of those things that's not bad, okay? Dune is not bad. I just don't like it. I really don't like it. And I'm one of the few movie reviewers out there that, like, genuinely is not a fan of that. Because everyone loves those movies, man. I don't see the appeal. I need to cook some wood so I can have some torches. Do I have torches? Oh, wait, no, I got 64 torches, bro. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna... What do I even have down here? Bro, it has been a minute. The real surreal bacon guy is streaming. You know it, man. Wow, I caved or something, man. That's crazy. It's been, what, like 6 or 7 months since I streamed or something? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Maybe I'll just go sideways, you know? See if I can find another cave. Alright. But I'm not the biggest fan of Dune, so I probably won't review the trailer because my review for the trailer would just be, man, I don't like these movies. And I don't know. I'm fine to throw shade at something if, like, it's in my lane. Toy Story 5 is something that's in my lane. I can talk about animation. I think that's a bad idea. I don't think it's going to be a good movie. Dune, it's something that I just don't personally like, and I know there's a lot of people who do, and I really have nothing constructive to say about it other than I find it boring. So I probably won't be reviewing the trailer. Ooh, iron. Yo, this is perfect. If I have diamonds, I must have gone down to, like, deep slate level. Man, past Bacon is fantastic at this game. You're stuck watching current Bacon, who has not played this game probably since the last stream. No, I beat the Ender Dragon. I guess I have played it recently. It's been a minute, though. Let me see. Have you heard of THX and how they are coming to streaming services? THX, if I remember correctly, they were the ones that had the logo that was, like, bass boosted or something. I remember the THX logo growing up. I didn't know they were coming to streaming, though. Like, I have no idea what they're doing, so... Hey, good on them. I don't know if they're making a streaming service or making, like, content, but whatever it is, I hope it works out for them. Have I watched Firian Beyond Journey's End? No, I've not. Did I do anything on Mario Day? I think they released a Mario Galaxy trailer, or something to do with the Mario Galaxy trailer, so I probably watched that, but I didn't do anything special for Mario Day. I'm not as big a Mario fan as other people. I'm more into, like, Kirby, you know? Kirby's cool. Let me see. Bacon, you should watch Day of Thunder. It's a NASCAR racing movie, and it's pretty good. Probably 13 plus, though. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not super into racing movies, but I did really like F1, so maybe you're onto something there. Maybe you're onto something. Have I played Cuphead? Yeah, I've played Cuphead. I am not good at Cuphead, though, so I think, honestly, a better way of saying it is I have tried Cuphead. My brother is really good, though. He beat it, I think, and was able to do, like, a bunch of the extra missions, which, my goodness, that is insane, man. Could never be me. Alright. Fantastic gameplay, as usual. Kirby is my main in Smash. That's a great choice. I think he was my main for the longest time. King DDD is my current main. I love that guy. So, I guess Kirby adjacent. Still, same series. Did you watch 28 Laters, or The Bone Temple, or Marty Supreme? Oh no, wait, 28 Later's Bone Temple is a movie. No, I've not seen any of those. I'm not super interested in the 28 Days Later movies, but I've heard Marty Supreme is really, really good. So I probably need to get around to that at some point. Hey, Cole. Beautiful. Let me stick a torch there. Nice. I think coal was what I was looking for in the first place. But also, it's nice just to build really long tunnels, you know? Caving has always been one of my favorite parts of Minecraft. Like, me and my friends set up a Minecraft server a while ago. It was pretty fun. We played that for a while, and it was pretty great. And I was always in the caves. Like, I would spend, like, 3 or 4 hours on giant mining sessions just collecting as much garbage as I could. And then I would never build anything with it, because I'm not, like, actually that creative when it comes to building, as you can plainly see. But I just, like, I don't know. I like the collecting process. It's chill. I think there are monsters in this, though. Like, this probably isn't peaceful, so... That's the one thing I'm really not good at, combat. Like, I am garbage at Minecraft combat. And so, if there's any of that, I'll probably die. Especially since I'm trying to, like, answer questions and talk all the way through this, too. Do I plan to post anything on my other channel? Yes, I do. Again, I mentioned that earlier, but this is a question I'm probably going to be getting a lot tonight. I do plan to post on it. I haven't recently. It has been a minute. I think I posted one short at the very beginning, like kind of a proof of concept type thing. And then I posted one video going over like primary, secondary, tertiary beliefs. And then, yeah, that was kind of going to be a launching point. And then I have not posted a video since. I'm working on things on that channel, on this channel, a lot of different stuff. But yeah, I don't have anything to show for that channel just right this second. So sorry about that. You cannot sleep. There are hippos nearby. Dang. Dang. Dude, hippos in Minecraft would be fascinating, actually. That's one of the things that annoys me about current Mojang. They've decided they're not going to add any cool mobs, basically. Like, they've said no to sharks, they've said no to gators, because I think they don't want to add any hostile mobs that aren't monsters. Like, if they're real animals, they don't want to make them hostile mobs. And, like, sure, whatever you want, that's fine. But, like, it's kind of annoying, you know? Like, I would love sharks. Even though that would make the game a million times harder. Sharks are cool, okay? But I think they're just like, we don't want people to think that sharks always attack humans. And that's fair, like, whatever. Sharks don't always attack humans. But they make the game cooler, you know? I feel like, I don't know, current Mojang is a bit sanitized compared to old Mojang. Any Oscars thoughts? Okay, I'm not a fan of the Oscars in any way, shape, or form. I really don't like them. I have never really watched them. The only thing that I find really funny about the Oscars is the Will Smith slap, which I reference on the channel all the time because I find it hilarious. Usually the movies that I really like don't end up winning Oscars. The ones that win Oscars are the things like the Dunes, you know, the films that I find boring but other people really like. I think One Battle After Another won a bunch of Oscars this year, and then Sinners. I heard Sinners was really, really good. I never got around to watching that one. And then I heard not much about One Battle After Another other than that it would win a bunch of Oscars. My vote was for F1, but what does my vote count? Not much. They make polar bears, but not crocodiles. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the only real thing that I have to say about the Oscars is K-Pop Demon Hunters won Best Animated Film, which honestly makes perfect sense. The only film that I think was better in the animation world was, it was The Bad Guys 2. But The Bad Guys 2, that kind of fun popcorn flick is not the kind of thing that usually goes at the Oscars. It was always going to be K-Pop Demon Hunters. So I'll give them that Oscar. And then I will say, it definitely deserved Best Original Song. I do like Golden, and I will say, that song absolutely took over. Literally nothing else could have won that award. I know there were other songs nominated, but that song won the award before it even showed up. So that's really all I have to say about the Oscars. It's not really one of my favorite things. I really enjoyed One Battle After Another, but it's got a lot of adult themes and material. Yeah, I believe in that. I've not seen it. I just kind of figure most of the movies that win Oscars do have a lot of garbage in them, so I don't know. Most Oscar bait things are not something that I usually watch. Stealing this question from someone else because I'm curious. Toon Turf? Yeah, Toon Turf. Dano released that, It's been a few months since he released that. I am so happy for that guy, man. I am so happy for that guy. He has worked on Toon Turf for literal ages. Like, years at this point, I think. And he just wanted it to be the best thing on the face of the planet. And so he was finally able to release it. And, dude, I don't know. I'm just so happy for the guy. I think he's working on episode 2 now. I wish him luck. I wish that guy luck. No, just that kind of dedication to something that big and crazy. Because he animated it pretty much by himself. It was like oh, there's a skeleton over there. No, that's not a skeleton. Oh, they're staring at me, but they're not coming at me. So we're good. We're good. It was long, wasn't it? It was like 45 to 50 minutes, and he animated pretty much all of it. That's legitimately insane. And the animation quality was like really good too. You could tell that he had put effort into it. And nobody else has that style. Like, Dano is the only person who could have made Toon Turf the way it was. So, yeah, mad props to him. It's not going to be everyone's thing, but it's definitely cool, you know? It's so cool that someone can have that kind of dedication and create it, you know? Be able to create something like that. Not all by himself. He did have help with, like, some of the voices and probably some of the stuff around the edges, but 98% of that was all Dano. So, my gosh. That's insane and so cool. Absolutely so cool. Probably need more food. Yeah, gross little Minecraft box. Okay, I should probably move some of my stuff inside. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. So what, we got this over here. I can build like a little table. Yeah, yeah, there you go. There you go. Little end table. Can probably put like a torch or something on it. Yeah. And there is the extent of my creative abilities. Absolutely beautiful. Peak cinema. Peak cinema. Let me see. Bacon, you should do reviews for Least Wimu and Parrot Unstable SMP POVs. You would need to do separate vids for each one. I have never heard of those, so fascinating. Any streaming tips for fellow small YouTubers? Not really. I'm not very good at this, I don't think. I don't think I'm bad at streaming, but I definitely don't think it's my calling. I just enjoy doing it from time to time. I need more wood. I don't know, just confidence, I guess. And then pick something you enjoy doing. And then try to engage with people, I guess. But I don't really know. I don't think my streams are like S tier content, so I guess no, here's the best suggestion I have with not just streaming but pretty much everything. figure out what your favorite streamers or YouTubers do and see if you can replicate that, and try to figure out why you like that, you know, why you like that about a particular person, why you enjoy the particular way they do something, and see if you can try and emulate that, you know? That's kind of what I did with my YouTube channel. I had multiple different people that, like, I really liked their content and I wanted to make something like it. And so the Bacon Guy channel ended up being kind of similar to a lot of other channels because I was really inspired by them. So that's, I don't know how good that idea is for streaming. Probably pretty good. I would guess most of that kind of advice carries over, but what do I know? Do I have dirt? No, I have sand though. I can get up there with sand. Let me see. My siblings love Unstable Universe. They've watched a ton of it. It's a big shared universe Minecraft story. Hey, cool. That's cool, man. Good on them. Why do I still have doors? That's not even that useful. Why do I have those? Peak. Stream. Okay. Do we wanna get crazy? I think we do. I think I'm gonna go and do something expensive and do like a strip of these across. Yeah. That'll look really, really good and cause me a lot of pain later, but that's okay. That's okay. This is chill. We allow pain in the chill universe. All right, let's see. Do you watch Markiplier? No, I did not grow up with Markiplier. I know he is like so many different people's like childhood YouTuber or something. I never really got into Markiplier. I've watched a few of his videos. Like, I think I got recommended one of his like try not to laugh videos and I tried it. Not really my thing, but that's okay. That's okay. Mad respect to him as well, and the same kind of thing as Dano. I'm not really that interested in watching Iron Lung. It looks like the kind of film that doesn't really interest me, but the fact that one guy was able to make that happen, he had more help than Dano, I think, but he also did something that was like a lot bigger than Toon Turf. It was a freaking film in theaters. That's legitimately insane for a YouTuber to be able to pull off. So mad respect to him, and again, mad respect to Dano. That is just insane that these people are able to pull off those kinds of things. Massive dedication. I hear you. Oh. You remember what I said about combat? Let's see if they follow me all the way. They probably will. Worst comes to worst, I have a door to close, but then I also have these giant gaping holes that they can just come through. We'll see how smart they are. See how smart they are. They are not smart at all. That helps a lot. Have I watched National Geographic's Free Solo? No, not really. I don't even really know what that is. Let me see. Okay, what is this? Bacon, I'm going to keep asking until I'm acknowledged. Do you plan on keeping your promise to buy a real live hippopotamus at 100 million subs? The people want to know. I think my answer to that last time was, if I ever get to 100 million subs, I will probably have the crazy amount of money needed to buy a hippopotamus. So at that point, why not? Why not? So that's not a promise? But also, if that ever happens, I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do that, you know? At that point, if you've hit 100 million subs, that's sad. Get a life. I'm joking. At that point, like, YouTube probably is your job and probably is a large part of your life. So good job on being able to make it that big. That's insane. So there you go. That's a half answer. It'll have to do, I guess. It'll have to do. We have been acknowledged. Hey, how about that? How about that? Have I seen the Zelda movie leaks? I saw one, which I think was Zelda on the horse. And it looked cool. I am very, very interested in that film. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I'm definitely extremely interested in seeing how it turns out, you know? I think there's a chance it's going to be good, but it really depends on tone. Because, like, nobody knew what the Minecraft movie was going to be until we saw the first trailer. And people hated the tone. And so I don't know. I think it has to have a different tone from the Mario movie, the Minecraft movie. It's got to be a bit more serious than that, you know? But we'll see. I'm fascinated to see how that movie turns out. What's my favorite Plants vs. Zombies 1 plant? Oh my gosh. That is an S tier question right there. Let me see. I mean, the basic and boring answer is probably the ice melon. Just because that, I don't know, that's a really good plant. It does just about everything you need. Now, it costs, what, 500 sun, I think, to get those things up and running. So, like, you're not going to have a lot of those. But it's also just amazing, okay? That thing is fantastic. Does that look good? Maybe if it went all the way up, that would look better. But yeah, the ice guy, boring answer, but pretty good, pretty good. I don't know, I like getting to the point where I can just mess around and do something stupid. Like, build with only stars, or try to do a roof level with only pea shooters. So I guess my favorite plant would just be the plant that really doesn't match whatever moment it is, you know? Just to pick something that really doesn't fit and just hard commit to that, because I find that hilarious. You should watch Ninjago, that would be sick. I watched the first few episodes of Ninjago with friends, actually. They were just like, yo, bro, you need to watch this, it's the best thing on earth. And I tried it, and yeah, it was pretty okay. I don't think I'll ever really get around to it, like watching the whole thing, because I don't think it was like... I don't know. I don't think I could make much content out of it, and it wasn't super interesting that I would want to watch it and not make content out of it, but like, cool. It was pretty cool, you know? Okay, is this annoying that I have these windows where it's touching wood over here, but it's touching planks over here? That might be, but it also might be kind of cool. It might be kind of cool. We might allow that. We'll see. We'll see. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Ooh, there's a lot of good answers to that question. When it comes to just chill, just like I want to watch something and not really like think too hard, one of my favorite entertainment YouTubers is Ragtag. He's an Apex Legends creator, and his whole thing is he's not good at the game. He knows he's not good at the game, but he is massively entertaining. And so the way he edits and the way that he tells a story with just an Apex match, I don't know, it's amazing. I love that guy. RecRap, awesome Minecraft YouTuber. I've not watched him in a minute, but his stuff is usually pretty good. I can probably start bringing the stuff inside. Who else do I watch? I don't know. But those are all pretty good YouTubers. Pretty good people to check out. Let me see. What do you think of Adam Sandler? Yes or no? I personally love his movies. Me and my brother were actually talking about Adam Sandler movies the other day, and his whole point was that he doesn't like Adam Sandler movies, like the ones you think of typically when you think of an Adam Sandler movie, but he does like when Adam Sandler is in a movie. Because, like, I would not describe Hotel Transylvania 2 as an Adam Sandler movie in the same way as others, like, he wasn't in Dodgeball. I think that was someone else. Happy Gilmore. That was an Adam Sandler movie. Yeah, I like it when Adam Sandler is in a movie, but usually not when it's like an adult comedy or something. A lot of those just really aren't my thing. Happy Gilmore had like one or two funny moments, but overall I was not a fan, you know? And I've heard the new one's not even that good. But if you don't see it, you never know, you know? Let me see. Okay, please acknowledge this question. I've always believed K-pop Demon Hunters goes against God's word. Okay, so that's fascinating. That is a fascinating question, an argument to bring up. It kind of gets into the whole, what do you do with demons in media? What do you do with that? Is that okay? Is it not okay? And my answer is always just going to be, it's going to be different for everyone. Because I know some people who are completely okay with watching things like K-pop Demon Hunters that have demons in them. And then I know a lot of other people who are just like, no, anything with demons in it whatsoever, I want nothing to do with, and anyone that's into it is a disgusting person. I think it's going to depend on the person. For me personally, K-pop Demon Hunters, I was okay with it because, number one, I don't really think they act at all like the demons do in the Bible. Because demons in the Bible are fallen angels. And so the way that the demons act in K-pop Demon Hunters, really, they're just kind of an army of teleporting monsters, kind of. And so they kind of have the name demon, but I don't really see the same attributes of the demons we see in the Bible in them. So, like, I don't know. It's kind of an in-name only thing there. And then the movies that I usually don't like watching are, like, The Conjuring, or things that are, like, horror to do with demons, you know? I'm not usually a fan of watching any of that stuff. And so it's going to depend for everyone. I think everyone's going to have a different line on what they're okay with, what they're not okay with. Me personally, I was okay with watching K-pop Demon Hunters because, number one, the demons were the bad guys. Number two, the demons weren't really... They didn't really act like the demons we see in the Bible. And, did I have a number 3? I don't think I had a number 3. But it's going to be different for everyone. It's going to be different for everyone. Let me see. It's also, like, I perceive those demons as lost souls following the demon lord. That is true. That is true. Again, I do like how K-pop Demon Hunters is kind of like... I guess it's not fully black and white on it, because you've got, the girl kind of falls in love with one of the demons. But in that universe, the way demons work is, I guess, he was a human at some point, and he sold his soul and became a demon, which is not something that can happen according to the Bible, which, again, the demons in that movie play by completely different rules. I don't remember, actually. I don't remember his backstory that well. But, again, it's just going to come down to different beliefs, whatever your personal conviction is on that particular issue. Alright, let me see. Favorite Marvel comic? I am not a Marvel Comics guy. I know that's a horrible thing, but I'm not really into the Marvel Comics. I never really have been. I've always been a Marvel movie guy, like huge into the MCU. Less so as it's gone on, but definitely super, super into the MCU. But never really read the comics, you know? Never really got into those. I've heard they're good. I mean, I would hope they're good. There's kind of an entire pretty awesome cinematic universe based on them. Alright, let me see. Alright, hey Bacon Guy, if you were not a short-form movie review channel, what channel do you think you would do? Thanks and have a great day. That is a good question. I chose to be a short-form movie reviewer because, it looked interesting to me. I thought it would be kind of fun. And then the other reason where I was just like, oh yeah, that sounds like a fun time, is there weren't really too many movie shorts YouTubers creating cartoon-based videos. Both at the beginning, I didn't really start out being the Disney guy, the animation guy, but like nobody was doing little cheap animations in the way that I was doing. And so I was just like, you know what? There's an opening for that. Let me do that. And that's kind of one of the rules of YouTube. If you see an opening where someone's not doing something that you would like to do, I say go for it. Try it. See if it works. And so that's kind of one of the reasons I think the Bacon Guy channel has done as well as it's done, because nobody else is really doing what I was doing on the level that I was doing it. Because I was also posting videos daily, which that helps a lot to boosting the algorithm. That's one of the reasons growth has been so slow recently, just because I'm posting not near as much, and so the views are not near as high, which honestly, it has been nice to take a step back and not post as many videos. But what even was the original question? Oh, what would I be if I wasn't a shorts YouTuber doing movies? I've thought about that a bit. I really do like the Diet of Orange channel. I hope to have videos up there soon. But I think being able to talk more about Christianity than I do on the Bacon Guy channel, I think that would be really cool. Part of me would love to do... I get recommended His Watson a lot, where he will just stream and talk about... He'll stream Apex Legends and just chat and just be a chill guy. And those videos are pretty fun. He does curse, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the videos themselves are usually pretty fun. And so just doing Apex like that would be kind of fun, but also he is incredibly good at the game. I am not. I'm probably about as good as Ragtag, maybe a little bit worse. And so I don't think there's any other kind of channel that I could do that would be as successful as Bacon Guy, if that makes any sense. Or at least that one wouldn't be. Let me see. Would you be interested in stuff like the Amazing Digital Circus or other indie projects in a similar category? Just curious if stuff like that is on your radar. Digital Circus is on my radar. Again, I do watch that show. I think it's pretty okay. I've tried other indie things. I've tried to get into them, and I can't. I tried Murder Drones. I wasn't really into it. I tried the Gaslight District, I think, and then the other one that Glitch put out that was, oh, it had to do with, like, a robot princess girl. Guinevere something? I don't remember. None of those were really my thing, and so I just didn't really get into them. I know those are all Glitch shows, and there's a lot of other indie things, too. I've tried a few, like Toon Turf. I think there was one that LS Mark did with a cat. I think I tried that one too. I've never really gotten into indie animation in the same way that other people do. I'm definitely more of a white bread kind of basic big animation YouTuber. And so it's on my radar. I will talk about it if I have something to say, but so far I've really not had too much to say. But massive props to Digital Circus for being as big as it is, man. Like, it's the only indie project I've seen that has gotten to the heights that it's gotten. And it's pretty well made. It's pretty well made. Definitely not everyone's thing, but pretty well made. Knights of Guinevere. Yeah. What about Hazbin Hotel? I'm not personally interested in that one. That's one that we were talking about demons earlier. That one's supposed to be about, I think Satan and hell's like a casino or something. Again, I think everyone's got different things on what they will watch, what they won't. And I'm not going to say that Hazbin Hotel is evil because it shows hell in a way that hell's not actually like that. But I don't know. That's one of the things for that show. It rubs me a little bit wrong. I don't really want to try that. But if that's something you watch and you're okay with it, then I guess go ahead. You do what you want to do. That's just the reason, me personally, not interested in it. Can you do a short where you rate and critique each Jurassic Park / World movie? I can just do that right now. I got the time. I think Jurassic Park 1 is genuinely one of the greatest films ever made. It's absolutely fantastic and was a giant leap forward for CGI. Like, the scene with the T-Rex and the car and it's storming, that is still peak cinema. It looks absolutely fantastic. It has aged perfectly. And the rest of the film is absolutely fantastic too. Every other Jurassic Park movie has been unnecessary and was not good. And that is a hot take, but they weren't good. Like, I didn't like Jurassic Park 2. I didn't like Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic World was fun in the same way that Star Wars Episode 7 was fun, in that, oh my gosh, look, the exact same plot from the original, except now with better CGI and worse actors. No offense to the actors. That was mean. But it was not that good. It was not that entertaining, in my opinion. And then I've not even seen the second, third ones of the Jurassic World series. They just did not look interesting to me. I did see Jurassic World Rebirth. I walked in and watched, I think, most of it. I missed the first 20 minutes or so. All I heard about was there was like a Snickers wrapper or something that blew up a building, which sounded kind of funny. Oh my gosh, dude, I hated that movie. My little brother hated it a million times more than I did, but I could not stand that movie. It was just horribly made. But again, I know those are hot takes, but not a fan. The only good one was the original, and everything since then has just been kind of garbage. Okay, so what do I even want to do at this point? I've got my house. I've got the bed. I've got this. I guess, you know what? I could build, like, full diamond armor. That might be something decent to do. So, I'll need a little bit of food before then, so let's go get some food. Yay! Yay. Alright, let's see. Probably down in the caves. Yeah. Wait, no. Food first. Let's kill some pigs or something. I don't know. Thank you for spreading your faith, man. Hey, anytime. Thank you guys for being okay with it. A lot of people are not. Thoughts on Invincible. That's a show that I've not really watched. Ooh. No, wait. I can just use... If I get lost, I can just use the F3 menu or whatever. I never used the F3 menu until, like, semi-recently. That was something I didn't even think a Mac could do for some reason. But yeah, it totally can. But I've not seen Invincible. That's the superhero animated show that's like, I think it looks kind of anime, but it's not Japanese. I could be wrong. I've heard it's really, really good. I know there's a lot of, like, pop culture references to do with it, especially, like, the dude with the mustache. But I've not seen it. I have not seen that one. Let me see. 21 Pilots story is so peak, not gonna lie. Bacon Guy should review it. 21 Pilots. I don't know too much about 21 Pilots. They're not one of my favorite bands as far as, like, songs go, but just because you don't have music that I personally enjoy, that does not mean that you are a bad band in any way, shape, or form. Alright, die chicken. Ooh, we got some sheep. We got some little sheepy. Little sheepy guys, they probably need to die too. Technically, everyone needs to die. Gonna kill them all. Maybe not the villagers. I may be kind, I may be nice and spare them, but they may also die. Just because I can, you know? Because I can. It's a comic book with anime-style animation. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was. Dude, I had a water bucket, didn't I? Or just a bucket? That's super useful for climbing. I need to go grab that. Bacon, do you read books? If so, which ones do you read? I don't read as much as I did growing up. I used to read a lot more. But yeah, I do read books. I've got one guy that keeps telling me I need to make the How to Train Your Dragon book video. He comments on basically every video. I assume it's a he. Could be a she. Sorry. But, yeah, I read those books a long time ago. Very good books. Extremely different from the movies. I do like the movies better, but the books are good enough that, like, they deserve to exist. You know? They're pretty good. I just recently reread The Hunger Games. Those books are phenomenal, man. Dark as heck, but oh man, they are well made. Let me see. Alright, we'll cook you some of that. What was I even grabbing? Bucket! That's it. Some buck chuckets. There you go. I'm playing Minecraft 2 and just got jump scared so bad by a skeleton. Bro, that is every experience I've ever had with Minecraft. Probably will happen this stream as well. Probably. Favorite Percy Jackson book? Ooh. Honestly, I think I like all the original 5 pretty equally. Like, they're all pretty good. Maybe the first one's my favorite, just because that one, like, builds out the world and a lot of really cool stuff happens. But those are pretty fun books. I enjoy those. What's your favorite song? It entirely depends on the day. I like listening to a lot of different soundtracks, like Minecraft and How to Train Your Dragon. Undertale's got some really good songs. Deltarune 2. I was disappointed by Deltarune chapters 3, 4, maybe 5. I don't remember if 5 released. I didn't think that they had very good music, which I think is another hot take, but I don't know. Deltarune chapters 1 and 2 had such good music with like Field of Hopes and Dreams, and then the other one, you had Lancer and Birdly, and just a lot of like really, really cool themes. There's also Cyber's World in the second one. Super, super cool. And then the third one comes out, and the only one where I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool, was TV Time. Except that one, it just felt like default Toby Fox, you know? It felt like, I don't know, not that engaging or new or different. Just kind of playing by the Toby Fox rulebook. But it wasn't bad. I do like TV Time, but I don't know. Kind of a weird tangent there, but yeah, I was a little disappointed by the Deltarune chapter 3, 4 music. Alright, let me see. Thoughts on the Sonic movies? I think they very well could be the last Jim Carrey films we get. But as far as the film's quality, yeah, super fun, man. Oh my gosh. Jim Carrey absolutely kills it in those. I think Sonic himself is pretty good. I'm not actually that into the Sonic games. Was never really a fan of them. But I think the movies are pretty fun. They're pretty fun. Oh wow, that is a hot take. I personally love the soundtracks like Dark Sanctuary and all the ones with the Black Knight. Yeah, I just didn't. And maybe I would if I actually played the game. Like, I played chapters 1 and 2, and another hot take, Undertale was way better. Undertale was way better than Deltarune, chapters 1 and 2, which is why I haven't played chapters 3 and 4. But maybe it would be better if I did actually play the game. I don't know, I listened through most of the music, and I was just kind of underwhelmed, especially since the first and second ones had so many iconic themes. But yeah, definitely a hot take. Let me see. Kind of crazy. So many people are just copy-pasting the same thing. I'm trying to be original here, so have you played Splatoon? Yeah, people kind of copy-paste things just because they want me to, like, see what they have to say. And so it's easier just to copy-paste than to rewrite it because you want me to answer the same question, but I haven't answered it. So thank you guys for your patience. But have I played Splatoon? Yeah, I've played Splatoon. That was one of, I guess not one of the first shooters I played, but I did play that for a good long while, and it's pretty okay. Not my favorite. I don't think I would ever really pick it up or play it again, but yeah, pretty fun, you know? Definitely a different idea from Nintendo, and I think they did a pretty good job with that, you know? Listening to the Titan Curse on Audible. Don't know which chapter I'm on. Titan's Curse. Was that the third book? I think it was. Yes, from Percy Jackson. That one... Was that one my least favorite? I don't know. That was the one with... the Lightning Girl, and she was okay. Yeah, that one was okay. That one was okay. Will you review every SpongeBob movie? Or any SpongeBob movie? I don't know if I read that right. Probably not every or any SpongeBob movie. Another hot take, I don't like SpongeBob. Never have. Never have. And so I'm really not that interested in talking about them. I think the closest you'll ever get is the SpongeBob Big Guy Pants OK short that I did semi-recently, just because I thought that was super funny that got as big as it did. Absolutely crazy. Alright. I guess that makes sense. I just reword them a little bit or ask another question. I can't wait for Splatoon Raiders, though. Hey, that's awesome, man. That is fantastic. I can build a bed. That's probably the smartest way of doing this. Speedrunning bed build. Whoa, I'm so good at speedrunning. Oh, yeah. Look at them moves. Nice. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. World record. All right. Have you seen Amazing World of Gumball? I have. That's not one that I'm super into. I've seen, like, I've seen some of the episodes from the first 2 seasons, but not a lot of it. And then I saw the newest season, the first episode, maybe the second episode from that as well. I like the old stuff a lot better than the new stuff. I thought the Phineas and Ferb revival did a much better job of, I don't know, being entertaining when it came back. But, yeah. Yeah, I liked the old stuff. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Let me see. Any thoughts on the Amazing Digital Circus? Bro, this one's going to keep coming up. Yeah, it's pretty okay for what it is. Not my favorite thing. I've definitely got problems with it. But I have problems with everything, as you can probably tell. Pretty good for what it is. Pretty okay. Oh, that's one of the new Minecraft songs. Dude, I love that they keep making new Minecraft songs. I know they don't have C418 anymore. I kind of wish they did. His stuff was amazing. But I love the new stuff, too. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the new stuff. It's pretty cool. What did you denk King Julian? I'm guessing that's kind of like, what did you think of the King Julian show, maybe? I've not seen that. I've only seen parts of Madagascar 2 and 3. There's a lot of movies. I know I'm the animation reviewer guy, but there's a lot of big movies that I really just have not seen much of. Like, I've not seen Madagascar. I've not seen Shrek. That's a big one that everyone's like, oh, you need to watch these movies. I think the promise I made was I will see all of the Shrek films before I see, before Shrek 5 comes out. Because I do want to review Shrek 5. I think that film fascinates me, and so I'll see the other ones before then. But that's another series I just have not watched. So, yeah, there's a lot of different series and movies you'd be surprised and just be like, wow, Bacon Guy hasn't seen that, but he's the movie guy. I'm the movie guy of the movies I enjoy, and I've kind of branched out and watched other things because of the channel, but I don't know. There's a lot of big ones that I still haven't seen. No village around here. I guess I could crank up my FOV, but my computer's already running hard enough as it is. Let me see. Have I ever played Celeste? Yeah, I've played that game. Pretty fun. Pretty fun game. Shrek 1, 2, and 4 are pretty good. Okay. So I may have kind of lied earlier when I, like 2 seconds ago when I said I haven't seen Shrek. I have technically seen a Shrek movie. I have seen Shrek 3. That is the only one I've seen. I think that's the one with, what's his face? Prince Charming. I've seen that one because my brother was watching all the Shrek movies and he watched Shrek 3 and he was just like, brother, you must come, you must watch Shrek 3. And I came and I watched Shrek 3. Didn't really get it because I hadn't seen the other two, obviously. I've heard that's the worst one. My brother said it was one of his favorites, but I think he's gone back and kind of amended that statement. He hated Shrek 1 at first and now kind of likes it. So I have seen Shrek 3. I don't remember it super well, but I have seen that one. That's really, really funny that you've seen all the others. Have I seen Animator vs. Animation by Alan Beck? What? Is that him? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Getting out of here. Getting out of here. No, I have not. I get suggested that all the time, so I probably need to watch it, just so, like, I can have a response when people are like, hey, have you seen that? But no, I've not seen that. Die. Wow. Oh, I have no armor. That's why he's hurting me so much. That's a little bit stinky. All right. Hey, buddy. Would you do me the honor of dying? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Join the Shrek cult. Probably someday. I love the Shrek memes, I'll tell you that much. But as far as like seeing Shrek itself, no. Haven't seen the original. Alright. Favorite Cartoon Network show? Okay, it is just hot take after hot take tonight. Teen Titans Go. Yep. That is my favorite Cartoon Network show. Oh my gosh, that show is pure stupidity. You could even call it brain rot before brain rot was even a thing. I think that's a valid conclusion to draw. It is the lowest bar of humor, but dang it, it can be really, really funny. Now, not a lot of the fart jokes, like that kind of humor is not really my favorite. And a lot of the show is that, but a lot of the other jokes are just really, really funny. And some of the episodes are just demented, man. The way that they'll go from like the dumbest thing you've ever heard of to like, here's how you do your taxes. It's peak humor, okay? It is beautiful, and I will hear no different, even though it's probably arguably one of the worst shows ever made. I love it for what it is. It is so funny. Oh my gosh, you're getting killed? Yeah, bro. I am dying. Now, I'm gonna head home because I want to cook all of this beautiful food. Technically, I could eat it raw. I probably should. Oh, wait. We will not speak of this. Who's the worst superhero, though? It entirely depends on a lot of different factors. The worst superhero. I don't like Captain Marvel that much, but I wouldn't call her the worst superhero. I think we've had several worse ones since her. I've not seen Ironheart, but like from what I have seen about Ironheart, I really don't like her as a character. Worst superhero. DC. I don't really know. I was a lot more into DC as a kid with like collecting the Legos and stuff. But as far as movies go, the MCU is just so much better than the DCU. So a lot of the DCU superheroes, I feel like I would like better if they were written by, I don't know, competent people. Competent writers. But yeah, I'd probably say Ironheart, but as far as like things that I've actively watched, whoa. She-Hulk is up there. Probably not the worst, but definitely up there. Let me see. Completely random question. Elsagate awareness and thoughts. It affects people a lot and hasn't been talked about by many people anymore. Darker topic, I know. Okay, so from my limited understanding of Elsagate, I've heard about it, but never really like studied it completely. So let me just lay down what I think the gist of it is. YouTube Kids is absolutely flooded with content that is not appropriate for children, and a lot of those videos use characters like Elsa and Spider-Man to kind of lure kids in and be like, hey, this is an Elsa or a Spider-Man video, you like Elsa, you like Spider-Man, and then the things that Elsa and Spider-Man are doing are not good. Very not good. And this is a problem that I think has been going on for years and years, and YouTube has not fixed it. Like, they've cracked down on it a few times, but they have not fixed it. And I think YouTube's moderation is horrible, which I have personally felt from the whole made for kids thing. That's why there's a gun in every video, not because it's funny, even though it is, but simply because that's necessary to keep my videos from being marked as made for kids and removing the comments and all that garbage stuff. That's something I've personally felt on just like YouTube's moderation is garbage. I've seen a lot of videos on how people's videos will get demonetized over nothing, or their channels will get terminated for no reason, and they're told by an AI bot like, hey, your channel was doing this horrible thing, when their channel wasn't doing anything like that. So at the end of the day, what I'm getting at, YouTube's moderation is absolute garbage. Keep your kids off YouTube Kids. Frankly. That's my opinion. You are probably an adult if you have kids, and you can make your own decisions on what you let your kids watch. I think YouTube Kids it's infested with all kinds of weird things in it, so I would suggest keeping them off of it. Hopefully I got, like, part of the gist of that. Bye, Bacon. I have school tomorrow. May God bless you. Hey, good luck with school, and thank you for watching the stream. Let me see. Have I seen the Amazing Digital Circus? I don't know. This is going to be the theme of the night. That's funny. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm interested in the next episode. We'll see if it's any good. Probably won't talk about it. Usually I've not had anything to say. There's such a big community surrounding that game that, like, any thoughts that I have, usually somebody else says, and they say it better. But I don't know. I'm definitely interested in seeing where it goes. They built an interesting story. Not advertiser friendly. Yeah. Tons of the YouTube moderation stuff. Like, they'll let through the worst ads possible, but the second you do, like, a tiny thing, it's like, oh, we're getting rid of you. Unless It's a Minecraft kids channel, in which case you can do whatever garbage you want. Or Elsagate. Again, keep your kids off YouTube Kids. It is bad out there. Alright, cooked chicken. Beautiful. Okay, so we got food. I guess I can go mining now. I do yearn for the mines. Just throw a bunch of junk in a chest. It's a good idea. Oh. Bro, what the heck am I even doing? What the heck am I doing? We'll keep that. We'll stick all this in there. Crafting table, honestly, I should probably keep one of those. Ooh, do I not have any leather? Oh, that's depressing. That's one of the greatest things that Minecraft did. The addition of the bags. Whatever those things are called. Oh my gosh, dude. Those things are a lifesaver. So let me go get some leather first. Unless I had... Hey, there you go. Unless I had leather just sitting in the chest, in which case the comment section is going to roast me alive, and I will deserve it. Any horror movies you've seen? I've seen some horror movies. I'm not super into them. Kind of going over the demonic thing earlier, like, I don't know, movies that have, like, demonic possession or stuff like that. I'm not usually a big fan of, and there's a giant genre of horror that is that. I think the only true horror movie that I've seen, I don't know if you would count it as horror. I kind of think of it as more of like a space adventure movie with a lot of horror in it. Alien Romulus was fantastic. So I would, if that counts, yeah, that one slaps, man. Slaps almost as hard as Will Smith. Okay, let's make it a bag. Yeah, bundle! Dude, one of the greatest additions ever added to Minecraft. Absolutely love those things. Game changer when it comes to caving. Okay, hot take. I don't know if you're just saying hot take as in, like, you've made a lot of hot takes this stream. I definitely have. Or hot take as in, hey, can you give us a hot take? If it's, hey, can you give us a hot take? I don't know, Star Wars Episode 8 isn't that bad. No, it kind of is. I don't know. Just keep listening. There will be another hot take. I bet you anything. Have I seen Sinners? No, I've not seen Sinners. I've heard it's good, but, maybe I'll get around to watching that one. We'll see. We'll see. What? I'm going caving for diamonds. Yeah. Oh, if I'm doing that, I need better equipment. Let's get some of that. Get some of that. Oh, why do I have so much raw iron sitting around, man? That is depressing. Okay, we'll build one of them. And yeah, it'll be a second before that's done. Beautiful, beautiful. I am incredible at what I do. I am the greatest Minecrafter that ever crafted mines. Yes. Billion of those. I'm going to use them all. Okay. Right, you done? Alright, they're about there. Botting is crazy, sheesh. yeah, there's probably a lot of things going on in the chat. Fun. Okay, yeah, we'll say that's enough and we'll get the heck on out of here. Let me see. I've already said it, but I genuinely think you should explore 21 Pilots lore due to a lot of overtly Christian themes. Much of it is basically the gospel, and I love it. That's fantastic, man. Any kind of representation like that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Any TV shows or movies that you're excited for? Honestly, I think this year is going to be a much bigger year for the box office than anything we've had recently. But as far as like actual excitement on my end goes, not a lot. Not a lot. I feel like next year, 2027, there's a lot more movies where I'm like super looking forward to them. But this year, there's literally diamonds just right there, man. Wow. That's crazy. This year, I'm interested in Doomsday. I'm interested in Toy Story 5. Oh. I'm fantastic at this game. But as far as excited, I'm excited for Spider-Verse 3. My goodness, I cannot wait for Spider-Verse 3. That thing, it's either going to be amazing or I'm going to be depressed. Those are the only two options. I probably should have brought wood down here now that I'm thinking about it, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just going caving for diamonds. It can't be that bad. But yeah, super excited for Spider-Verse 3. Interested in a lot of other movies. Not super hyped for any other movies, though, just because, I don't know, Marvel has been very hit or miss recently, and from the rumors I've heard about Doomsday, I'm expecting more of a miss than a hit, but I would I would love to be wrong, man. I would absolutely love to be wrong. If that ends up being the greatest movie of the year, that would make my day. I root for a lot of the movies that I end up hating. Oh my gosh. Hey, dude, we got a super chat. Sonic Primus 7, $4.99. Thank you, by the way. Thanks for making such simple yet amazing reviews. There is one underrated movie called Deep Sea 2023, free on YouTube. Underrated animated movie. Interesting. Animated movie, free on YouTube? That's actually fascinating. I might need to check that out. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Okay. Let me see. The only thing I'm excited for is Sonic 4, which doesn't come out till 2024 or 2027. Yeah, that one will hopefully be interesting. Listen, I was not the biggest fan of Sonic 3. There you go. Hot take. You were asking for a hot take. I didn't think Sonic 3 was the greatest. I liked the other Sonic movies more. And I think if Jim Carrey isn't in the next one, which I expect him to not be, it won't be as good, just because the best part of Sonic 3 was Jim Carrey being an absolute legend and treasure. If he's not in the next one, then we'll see. Let me see. We need more animated movies free on YouTube and social media. YouTube has like a revolving door of free movies. Some of them are animated, some of them aren't. A lot of those are definitely worth checking out. I know Surf's Up was available free on YouTube for a while. That's how I watched it. Fantastic movie, by the way. Surprising, but very, very good. There you go. That's some more iron. Alright, let's build my way down there. Oh, dude, I love this song. I don't remember what it's called, but it is one of my favorites. Whenever I'm studying or whenever I'm working on something and I don't have to, like, have audio on, I will be listening to the Minecraft music. Usually the new stuff. Like, I love C418, but whenever I'm listening to Minecraft music by myself, I usually go with the new stuff, particularly from the 1.21 update. Like, I think those are some of the greatest songs in this game, and I will die on that hill. So there you go, just stringing hot takes together tonight. That one guy will hopefully be happy. Let me see. Thoughts on the Percy Jackson TV series? Okay. Man, he asked for hot takes. They're coming. They're coming. I didn't like it. I tried it. I thought it was really dry and boring, and like, I don't know, it wasn't. Oh, nice. It was not great. And then me and my brothers tried it. We were watching it, and it just was not entertaining. First and foremost, we were not entertained by it. And so we were like, you know what? Let's do a horrible, horrible thing. Let's watch the Percy Jackson movie. If you're a Percy Jackson fan, you know the movie is horrible. Like, it is a horrible version of the book. It does not translate the book well at all. But I will give it this. It is a lot more entertaining than the new show. Not better on a quality level, but if we're just talking about entertainment, the enjoyment I get out of watching it, I enjoyed the movie a lot more than the show. So, there you go. Another hot take. Let me see. Hello, Timmy here. Hello, Timmy. I don't hate the new Minecraft music at all, but the C418 is just too nostalgic for me. Oh my gosh. Dude, it literally does activate, like, new neurons in your brain just listening to that stuff, man. Or I guess old neurons in your brain. Like, oh my goodness, that music is just fantastic. That is one of the things that I do love about the current state of Minecraft. Like, you'll just be listening, and they'll play a new song, and it's great. And then you wait a little bit, and then you get one of the old songs, and you're just flashbanged by nostalgia. And I don't know, absolutely fantastic. Do you read comics? I kind of talked about that one earlier, but not really. The comics I read are more of like the old funny pages type comics that you'd read in newspapers, like Calvin and Hobbes and stuff. I like those. Oh, hello, Mr. Sir. I'm about to get ganked. Oh yeah, just sit right there. Sit right there. My axe has things to say to you. Hello, buddy. Oh, goodness. Beautiful. What's your favorite Lego movie, and have you seen the recent Pharrell Williams one? I've not seen the recent Pharrell Williams one. I've heard it was just like a weird documentary that just kind of used Lego, which, cool idea, but not really interested in Pharrell Williams, so probably not going to see that one. The Lego movie is a 10 out of 10 experience. Lego Batman movie is good. It's good. I loved that one a lot more when I watched it, but it's kind of It's not fallen apart on rewatches. Hello, I'm gonna die. But it's, I don't know. It's got some problems. I don't really like the end that much. I feel like it kind of goes off the rails a little bit. But it's good, you know? It's good. And then Lego Ninjago is just not a very good movie, in my opinion. And Lego Movie 2, I liked that one a lot in theaters, but watching it since, it's, I don't know. It doesn't have the core that the original had, which the original is just so good, man. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Will you pay me a penny? Oh my gosh. Bro, are you back already? Or is this a new guy? Is this a different penny guy? Oh my gosh. No, you get no pennies. Thank you for watching. All you get is my beautiful sonorous voice. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay. Who do you think wins, Percy Jackson or Harry Potter? In a fight or quality? Quality-wise, it's Harry Potter every day. In a fight? One's a demigod and one's just the boy who lived. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think... Ooh. That's an interesting question. I'm gonna say Percy Jackson would be harder to kill than Harry Potter. Voldemort had a tough time killing Harry Potter, but I feel like a basic person, if he doesn't have the plot armor the books give him, would have an easier time killing Harry Potter. Whereas, again, Percy Jackson is a demigod, so... I don't know. I don't know. I'd be open to hearing arguments about why I'm wrong, though. Let me see. Yes, sir. Oh, is that... That's more than one zombie. This is about to get fun. Oh, yeah. Ultimate peak Minecraft content. I will survive. I knew that was a skeleton. What kind of music do you listen to? This. Minecraft and, hello, sir. Would you mind not? Thank you. Soundtracks, mostly. Owl City. I don't listen to a lot of, like, traditional Christian music, because I find a lot of it to be kind of the same. I do like worship music, like the kind of stuff you listen to on a Sunday. I'll listen to that sometimes, but not a lot. I more listen to, like, the weird Christian artists if I'm going to listen to Christian artists. Like, Skillet. I like them a lot. Owl City, if they count. I don't think they're really a Christian artist, but, like, they're an artist that is a Christian, and you see it in a few of their songs. Other than that, there's some pop songs that I like, but there's not a lot of pop artists that I'll listen to a lot of. Because, like, I like the song Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. That's a pretty okay song, but I've tried listening to some of his other stuff, and none of it's really my thing. That's the thing. I'll find these artists where it's like, oh my gosh, dude, this is a great song. I love this. And then I try listening to other stuff by them, and it's just like, okay, they really only have the one thing. But I don't know. It's mostly soundtracks. If I'm going to listen to something, it's probably 95% of the time going to be like Minecraft or something. He had his thing out. He saw me. He saw me. Come at me, bro. I'll just sit in the corner like a brave man. Thoughts on the Christopher Reeve Superman movies? I haven't seen them. I have not seen them. I've not seen many Superman movies that I really, really liked. Like, I was not as big a fan of the new Superman movie as I know a lot of people were. And then, oh yeah, I got tons of space. And then Man of Steel, was not a fan of that one either. So I've not seen too many Superman movies that I was a huge fan of. Maybe seeing the Christopher Reeve ones would change that. Maybe. If you haven't answered already, what is your favorite book series / franchise? It's Harry Potter. I think those are the best written out of pretty much any children's book series or just like most adult series that I've also read, which I haven't read many. But Harry Potter just, oh my goodness, the writing in that series is absolutely fantastic. That's a skeleton. I see you, buddy. Good news is he sees me too. Hey, buddy. How are the kids? Okay. What are your thoughts on the Lanterns trailer? They've got a trailer? I'm expecting I'm not really going to like that show. I probably won't even end up watching it. The only thing I know about it, I did like the Lantern guy in the movie. I thought the actor did a pretty good job with him. He was kind of funny. But I heard in an interview, and it could be wrong, a lot of those things that you hear in interviews just don't end up being true. Place a torch. There you go. But I heard him say something about how this had the most F-bombs of any project he'd ever worked on, which, I don't know. That's not my thing. Not my thing, but we'll see. We'll see. Bacon is a Potterhead confirmed. That is entirely true. That is entirely true. Maybe not a Potterhead, but definitely I like it, you know? I think it's some of the best content ever written. Huge fan. Huge fan. Oh, I've already been here. Nice. Okay, I still got nice. I got food for days. Most obnoxious football team. Right now, ooh. There's a good argument for the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel like they were quieted a bit when they missed the playoffs last season, which, oh my goodness, man, that was beautiful. I hate that Patrick Mahomes got hurt, okay? Like, I never want anyone to get hurt. But I think they were kind of already going to miss the playoffs without him, and so that means I can tap dance on their grave and not feel like a horrible person. But Cowboys fans are also kind of obnoxious, just because they kind of say that every year is going to be their year, and then it ends up not being. But to be fair, Steelers fans are obnoxious for almost the exact same reason. So I'm a Steelers fan, and yeah, I will accept if someone says that Steelers fans are the most obnoxious. We kind of are, but we're also the best. So take that as you will. There's not going to be any coal down here, and I also don't have wood. So crafting more light sources. Ooh, diamonds. But do I really need many more light sources? I've already got a lot of diamonds. More than I expected. More than I thought I would. Dude! Okay, let me see. Thoughts on the new Darth Maul show? I've not seen the trailer. I've checked out of Star Wars. They can do whatever they want. I'm probably not going to be there. I'll see Mando and Grogu. Maybe not even in theaters. I might be able to make a video out of it, but like, I don't know. It's just, I've not cared about Star Wars in so long. And I love the Clone Wars, okay? Ooh. Ooh. I don't have that many torches. But that is tempting. We got ourselves a mine shaft. But, I don't know. I had a Star Wars video that I put out, and I kind of said at the very end, even if they end up announcing, like, a Darth Maul show, I probably won't be that interested because I'm kind of done with Star Wars. And then, like, it may have been a year, it may have been a few months, but not long after they ended up announcing a Darth Maul show. And true enough, I felt nothing. I felt nothing inside. I was just like, okay, cool. And moved on with my day. So hopefully the people who are still into Star Wars like it, but I'm not one of those people, so I'm probably not going to watch it. Okay, let's not die by lava. That would be a really sad way to go. It looks more like gritty Star Wars, which I'm looking forward to. Also, the animation looks good, so I'm skeptical but optimistic. Nice! That's awesome. I have heard that, like, it's supposed to be Clone Wars animation, but, like, upgraded a bit. So, like, really good looking. That's awesome, man. I've always liked the Clone Wars style, but you watch some of the original stuff, and it is a little janky looking. So the fact that they've kept the original style, but, like, updated it, made it a little better, that's cool. I love that. I love that. Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard of a book to film adaptation that everyone agrees did a good job, and I agree. Do you know any? As a Harry Potter fan, yeah, those definitely wouldn't be on there. I personally do really like the Hunger Games movies. I like the books better, but I think the movies do a good job at portraying the world of the Hunger Games and the story pretty well. The casting is also just absolutely on point, but there are a lot of people that are still, like, not on board with the movies, so that wouldn't really answer your question. Closest you get, this is a bit random, I have never heard anyone knock the movie version of Holes. Fantastic movie. Matilda, I think, was also pretty good. Oh, hello, buddy. Hello, sir. This is where we die, folks. It all ends here. There's a lot of movies like that are pretty good. Like, I've heard my family just watched Fantastic Mr. Fox. I don't remember why I didn't watch it with them. Maybe I was out doing something, but they said it was fantastic. So I need to try that one too. Will this lead me back up there? No. Bacon Boy is a little bit lost. That's fine. We win these. Okay, but yeah, Holes is pretty good. Holes is pretty good. Okay, it also sounds like Hail Mary is going to be a good book-to-movie adaptation. Okay, I originally was not going to see Project Hail Mary, just because it didn't really interest me. It looked fine, you know? It looked fine. Not like a 10 out of 10 film, but like, cool, you know? The kind of film that I was interested in watching on streaming. But I've got time off, and I've heard really, really good things about it, so like, I may go see that one, you know? Not anytime soon. If I put out a review, it will be out like significantly later than everyone else's. I usually see it like the Tuesday after films come out, just because my theater has a really good Tuesday deal. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in that one. How long have you been playing Minecraft for? Right now, I don't know. What? Oh my gosh, it's 11:30? Over an hour then. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That is wild. But throughout my life, I've been playing Minecraft for a good long while. Probably since I was like 12 or 15. I don't know. A while though. It's pretty cool. No creepers. Zombies. But zombies can zombie. They can do what they want. Oh, another new Minecraft song. I love this one, man. Let me see. Have you ever watched Owl House? I've not seen Owl House. I've heard that one's really, really good, but not personally interested in that one. My brother tried it. He said parts of it were okay, but he was not super into that one. Amphibia, that's another one that like I've heard a lot of people say, but I don't know. Doesn't really interest me. I have seen Gravity Falls though. That show is fantastic. That's one of the best shows ever made. Let me see. What do you think about the fact that even though fridge is short for refrigerator, the word refrigerator doesn't have the letter D in it? I've never noticed that, but now I don't think I'll ever be able to unnotice that, so thank you. Okay, 19 diamonds. I don't think that's enough for a full set, but maybe 22? Maybe? Okay, pants first. Gotta have the pants. No, this isn't gonna be enough. That's okay, that's okay. We got all but the foot. Oh. See, if I was smart, I would have noticed what I already had. But that's okay. That's okay. Beautiful. I got the full diamond set. Technically, I probably should have made like a diamond pickaxe or something, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, maybe. Kind of tired of walking around the world and like doing stuff at a really, really slow and obnoxious rate. So I think maybe I'm just gonna go up to the top of my castle and sit and observe the beautiful world for what it is. Man, it's already 12:30 or 11:30. That is crazy, man. That's crazy. Time flies when you're playing Minecraft, I guess. Let me see. You should watch Beyond Utopia. It's a documentary and darker, so I wouldn't expect a review, but it's a great watch by a Christian group. Beyond Utopia. Interesting. Interesting. I might need to give that a shot. Do you like Yuri from DDLC? Oh, and do you like Yuri 2? DDLC. The only Yuri I can think of off the top of my head was the one from Win or Lose. I think his name was Yuri. I don't know what DDLC is, so interesting. Have you seen any Studio Ghibli movies? If not, you should watch Princess Mononoke. It's an incredible movie, and the animation is beautiful. I've seen Spirited Away. And I thought that thing was weird, man. It was weird. But I don't think I've seen any others. I know Studio Ghibli is supposed to be like the peak anime movie studio or whatever. And so I probably need to see some of them. That kind of film does not interest me that much, but that doesn't mean it'll be bad, you know? You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the horrible thing. And I'm going to turn it all the way up. Oh, this could break it all. This could break it all, but I want to see the world. Let's see. Is there a village nearby? That's what I'm interested in. You know what? I got pickaxes. Let's go all the way up. Thoughts on the Skibbity Meow song from the Gabby's Dollhouse food? Is that real? That's crazy, man. What the heck? If that's true, that's wild. I've not seen the Gabby's Dollhouse movie. I will not be seeing the Gabby's Dollhouse movie. I will watch a lot of things for this channel, but I have more self-respect than that. I have more self-respect for that. Thoughts on people thinking that animation is for kids? It's definitely not. I think obviously films like the Gabby's Dollhouse movie, which is a mixture of animation and live action, so doesn't really count. There are obviously going to be things made for kids that are animated, and a lot of things that are animated are made for kids. But I think most animated films, when you think of like the big ones, they're not kids movies, they're family movies. The good ones are, at least. And so they're appropriate for kids. They're made with kids in mind, but they're made with the whole family in mind, so that like adults and kids can both enjoy them. I think, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm super into a lot of Disney and Pixar and DreamWorks films, just because I think they're fantastic, you know? They're fantastic, and I don't think that just because something's animated, you should write it off as just a kid's film, because there's so many films, like The Incredibles is always my favorite example to go to. There's so much subtext and things going on in that movie that are so dark that, like, it's definitely not just for kids. So I think if it's good, then it's good, you know? I was wondering if you're going to review season 5 of Stranger Things. Oh man, dude, I got nothing new or interesting to say about that. I think I watched it. I watched the first few seasons. I watched that one. I mean, I couldn't not watch it just because I had watched everything else. I had to see how it ended. It was disappointing, man. It was disappointing. I hoped it would end better than that, and that's how it ended. That's great. That's fantastic. But everyone else on YouTube had already kind of said what I was thinking, so I didn't really see much reason to make a video on it, you know? Let me see. What do you think of Toy Story 5 existing? I think I've made my thoughts on that one pretty clear. I think it's stupid. I will say, maybe I'll make this into a short at some point. I was thinking about it. I have a conspiracy theory on the fact that Toy Story 5 was greenlit specifically because the company was in a really, really bad rut. Like, they had not produced a hit animated movie in a long time. I think since pre-COVID. Since Toy Story 4, actually. All of their movies were stuck on streaming, or they were kicked, or they did horrible in theaters. And so Toy Story 5 was greenlit as we need a safe film to bank our money on as all of these flops are happening. And I think it also got greenlit like 3 or 4 months after Bob Iger came back. So, I don't know. I think it's one of those greenlit because we desperately need money movies, kind of like Avengers Doomsday. I don't expect it to be good. Maybe it will be. Maybe it'll surprise me. But I got no expectations for it, man. What's your opinion on adult animation or anime like Paprika? I've not seen any anime. I watched Attack on Titan. That one was okay. I watched the first season. It was fine. As for adult animation, I think a lot of the clips can be really funny, but I don't watch too many of the shows themselves. Some of the clips can be funny, but again, not super into any adult animated shows by themselves. Let me see. Elemental did okay. Yeah, Elemental did do okay. I don't remember. I think Toy Story 5 may have been announced before Elemental. It was around then, though. And when Elemental came out, it started off really bad, but then ended up steamrolling its way to 500 million, which I kind of expect Hoppers to do similarly. Like, the word of mouth has been really good around that movie, and it had a much better opening than Elemental. So I could see it steamrolling its way to at least 350 million, if not 500. I think that's entirely possible. But they did not have a hit till Elemental. And even then, Elemental did not do as well as movies pre-COVID. But all movies in general have not done as well as they did pre-COVID, you know? The Captain Underpants and Dogman films are the most faithful book adaptations ever. Cool. I was never into either of those as a kid. I did watch Dogman, and I could definitely see how that would be, like... it would be super, super cool, you know? I hadn't read the books, and so I didn't have the same attachment a lot of people did. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Have you ever played Geometry Dash? I've never played Geometry Dash. That's one that a lot of people really want me to play. I've seen, like, people will use it as the background, but I've never played it. Inside Out 2 did well. Yes, Inside Out 2 did do well, but Toy Story 5 was announced and greenlit way before Inside Out 2. So I think they were hoping that one was going to do well, but I'm pretty sure they announced Toy Story 5 because they needed something that they knew was going to do well. But then Inside Out 2 came out and absolutely blew away all records. And so I think they kind of had a sigh of relief. They were like, you know what? We're going to be fine. We got other sequels in the pipeline. but we're going to have Toy Story 5, which will help carry us through. And so here we are. Toy Story 5 exists. Don't think it's going to be good, but maybe it will. Maybe it will. We will see. Did you watch Zootopia 2? Yes, I did. I have a review of it out. It was okay. It was okay. I liked a lot about it. The more I've thought about it, the more time I've thought about it, the less I end up actually liking it. Like, it was okay, but I don't think it's as good as the original Zootopia. But maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Some movies, they age better as time goes on. Some movies age worse. Like, I loved Ralph Breaks the Internet when I saw it in theaters, but the more I've watched it, the more I hate it. And now I really dislike that movie. So hopefully that doesn't happen with Zootopia 2, but I don't know. It was way better than Moana 2, though, if we're comparing those two. That's crazy. Is this your main Minecraft world? Oh my gosh, man. No. I have other Minecraft worlds. This is just the one that I created for the channel. Yeah, it's pretty okay. Let me see. You should watch Amphibia. Also, if you enjoyed Thelma the Unicorn, then you'll like Amphibia, dude. Okay, cool. I loved Thelma the Unicorn. I've gone on record saying that is one of my absolute favorite movies from the 2020s. It is berserk. I think that's the best word you could use for it. So maybe I'll try Amphibia. We'll see. It's hard to commit to a show, you know? Because a movie, you can spend an hour, 2 hours of your life watching a movie. But a show, like, a lot of the time you don't just have to watch a lot of it. You have to watch a lot of it before it even gets good. And so, I don't know. It's got to be good. It's got to be worth it if I'm going to commit my time to it, you know? Let me see. What are your opinions on movies based off books? Do you think the movies justify the books, not the new Wuthering Heights movie? One of my friends is reading it and knows how awful the new movie is. I think movies to books, that's always going to be one of the pipelines, you know, of just, this is a story that did well in book form, so let's turn it into a movie. Most of the time, it's not going to be a great adaptation, but that doesn't mean it can't be a great movie. How to Train Your Dragon, I think it's a horrible adaptation of the book if you're just calling it an adaptation of the books, but the movie is a 10 out of 10 film. So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that answers that. Let me see. What's your favorite animated comic book or superhero movie? It's Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse is absolutely peak animation, peak movie. I cannot wait for the third one. Thoughts on the upcoming Bluey movie? Oh, it's fascinating, man. I think Bluey fever was very much a thing like a year or two ago. If they play their cards right, this could be one of the biggest movies in a while. I don't know, though. I don't know. Just because something's super popular in culture doesn't always mean that it ends up doing super, super well at the box office. But I think as far as, like, Disney show to movie goes, it's going to be a lot more successful and probably a lot better quality-wise than Mando and Grogu. But we'll see. We will see. Brie Larson as Rosalina. That's an interesting question. I think, just like all the rest of the Mario movie cast, I expect she'll probably do a pretty good job. I haven't played Mario Galaxy, so I don't have the same attachment that I know Dano does and a lot of other creators do. But I'm interested, you know? Like, we'll see. I think she'll do a competent job, just like all the other Mario movie castings did. The only person that I thought did a bad job in the first Mario movie, like, I would have cast someone different, was, Cranky Kong. Or the Kong King, or whoever he was. I didn't think that was a good casting. His voice did not fit his character. But everyone else, I got over it. I was okay with Chris Pratt Mario. It worked. And so I think I'll be the same with Brie Larson as Rosalina. I think she'll probably be a pretty good casting choice. Being visually impaired, I never noticed FOV. Does it actually make that much of a difference? Not a huge Minecraft player. I wouldn't really be able to tell you. FOV, I think that's the one where you kind of zoom in and zoom out. I just go with the basic one, so I really don't know. Have you watched Andor? I have not watched Andor, so no. I think I tried it. I really didn't like it, and then I've heard from literally everyone on Earth that it's one of the best shows in existence. So maybe one day I'll get back around to it. I think I promised on stream a long time ago that I would. So at some point in my life, probably, but I have not seen it yet. Not super interested in seeing it anytime soon. If you were to be in a movie, what movie would you want to be in? Ooh, I don't think my acting skills are that great. Like, I was in some theater performances as a kid, and, like, I did some theater stuff here and there. I don't think I would describe myself as a theater kid, but I was definitely a part of that group at some point. And I don't think my skills were ever that good. So I think I would have to be like a cameo appearance, kind of more your Matt Pat or Stan Lee type thing, which the Baking Guy channel is in no way big enough to deserve anything like that. But what would I want to be in? Honestly, I would want to be in a movie that I wrote, you know? I would love to do like an M. Night Shyamalan or Stan Lee where I just have a little cameo and something like that. But I don't know. I feel like I would want to do something different than that just because that is the thing that people do now. Like if you make a movie, you appear in it somewhere. And so that's cool, but I would want to do something different. I don't know what that is, but I would want to do something different. Let me see. Do you plan to post new content on your Christian Center channel sometime soon? I was excited to see you started that, and I'm looking forward to new content. I'm looking forward to new content, too. I'm working on some stuff. We'll see. It could be a long time before anything comes out over there, or anything long form over here. I've got a lot of different things I'm working on. But yeah, I've not given up on that channel. I've got plans for it. Hopefully we'll see something soon. Let me see. Testing if this comment sends. Yes, hello. It is sending. Wild Robot was a really underrated movie, made me cry. That's fair. Do a 360. Woo wee. I was not the biggest fan of the Wild Robot. It wasn't a bad movie, but like people were saying it was the next WALL-E, and that's insane. In my opinion, respectfully, that's insane. WALL-E is possibly Pixar's second best movie, maybe their best. And Wild Robot was just a decently good movie in my opinion. But I know a lot of people grew up reading the book, and this was just like a perfect adaptation of the book. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I just know a lot of people loved it because they loved the book. And so, ooh, low power. Yeah, this thing's probably gonna die soon. It's already 11:46. I'll answer a few more questions, and then I think I'll go to bed. Or my computer will just cut out and die. That's also a possibility. Let's see. Thoughts on the Muppet Show revival? I put out a video on it. My basic thoughts were they did a really good job adapting the feeling of the old Muppets show, which I was never super into. So maybe they didn't do a fantastic job of it, but I thought they did a pretty good job of it. It felt kind of old, like the format and everything. I thought Sabrina Carpenter was a good choice for the host. She's kind of a Disney kid, so she knew how to act in that environment. I thought it was a really, really good Muppet Show revival. Like, if you just wanted to do the old show today, this was great proof of concept for that. I worry that there's not a big enough audience to justify making it, though, you know? Because I thought what it was pretty good, but I liked it as more of a, not a vintage thing, not an experimental thing. I don't know, I liked it as what it was, as a novelty, but I don't think I would sit down and watch more episodes of it, you know? And I don't know if there would be enough people out there that would to justify making it. So I'm interested. I think we totally could get more Muppets, and we'll see if people latch onto it. Because, like, people did really like the first one. It got a lot of positive reaction. But did it get a lot of views? If they greenlight a full series, we'll see. So I'm quite interested. Let me see. Favorite music artist? I think it's gotta be Owl City. It's Owl City. I love that guy. What are your thoughts on Cars 2? I don't mean to spam. It's okay. It's okay. Cars 2. It's fine. I think watching it now, I like it more than I did, or I appreciate it more than I did. I don't think it's a good Cars movie. I think it's a horrible Cars sequel. But as just like a spy action film, it's fine. It's got some nice elements. So I think if you like Cars 1, you don't like Cars 2. If you don't like Cars 1, you're more susceptible to liking Cars 2. I love Cars 1, and so Cars 2 is not my thing. But if it's your thing, hey, that's awesome. That is awesome. Thoughts on the new announced VeggieTales movie about Larry Boy that's confirmed to use AI? VeggieTales has not been good in like 20 years. This is just another new low. I don't expect it to be good, just like I wouldn't expect it if it didn't have AI. So we'll see. Maybe it will be. It won't be. Alright. Thanks for your amazing content. It's helped me a lot, and good luck with the annoying brats in the chat. No worries, man. It is all good. When Can I See You Again is amazing. Oh, dude. So good. So good. Thoughts on K-pop Demon Hunters winning the Oscars? I think I talked about that earlier. It made sense. There was really no other competition. I really appreciate you and your content as a fellow Christian. Stay strong in Christ. If you ever want moderators for streams, I could possibly. Maybe moderators would work. I don't know. By the way, thanks for the $5. Beanie the Weeb 13. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously, that's awesome. I think people are allowed to say whatever they want to say. And so I probably need moderators just to cut down on the spam, but as far as like what you're allowed to say, I'm kind of a free speech guy. Say whatever you want. As long as you're not cursing, I'm fine with it. Let me see. Will you listen to Epic the Musical? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe at some point. I know a lot of people really, really like that, and I do like musicals and stuff, so possibly, but probably not. I'm not super interested in, I think it's a stage musical. I'm not as interested in that as I am with, like Disney musicals and stuff. That's kind of my thing. That's kind of my thing. Highly recommend Amphibia if you like Gravity Falls, and if you willingly watch Thelma the Unicorn, then why wouldn't you watch it? It's not so much a content thing, it's more of a time thing. Thelma the Unicorn is a 1.5 hour movie. Amphibia, I think, at least has 2 seasons, and so that is just a lot more content to sink time into. So that's why it took me so long to watch Gravity Falls. Not because I thought it wasn't going to be good, but because I didn't know if it was good enough to invest that amount of time in. And oh my gosh, it definitely was. So maybe at some point. Minecraft Sunrise? Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, okay. A little bit more and then I'm probably going to disappear. Thoughts on Hamilton? Pretty good. Overrated for what it is, just because like it was the biggest thing. But anything that reaches that level is going to be overrated. But yeah, it is good. It is good. I have grown more of an appreciation for Lin-Manuel Miranda, so yeah, I think he's pretty okay. Pretty okay. Amphibia does have 2 seasons with like 3 extra long episodes as a season 3. Yeah, I kind of figured it was something like that. Most of those kinds of Disney shows have like 2 seasons. Thoughts on the announced Roblox movies about Grow a Garden and Steal a Brain Rot? I'm not joking, these are real. Give me a second. That is horrifying, if that's true. Steal the Brain Rot movie. Steal a Brain Rot movie from Story Kitchen in the works. Feature adaptation of a Roblox game. What the heck? Oh, man. Oh, that's weird, man. Okay, listen. I play Fortnite, and I play stupid modes in Fortnite because I find them really, really funny. And I have spent my fair share of time in the Fortnite Steal the Brain Rot. I think it's hilarious. Movie? What are we doing, man? What are we even doing? Thoughts on Les Mis? I've not seen it. Do you know Alex Myers? Yeah, I've seen some of his videos. They can be a little bit inappropriate, but I also think some of them are kind of funny. Thoughts on the announced Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 3? Cannot wait. I need it now. Inject it into my veins. What's an underrated deep film or show you love? The Prestige. Honestly, I think that's one of Christopher Nolan's best movies, and people always say his other stuff is way better. I think The Prestige is about as good as you get when it comes to Nolan, which is kind of crazy. Let me see. You the Goat, have a blessed night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Alright, Epic the Musical is also a very interesting thing to discuss as a Christian in a fun way. I think, from what I've heard, is about Greek gods, which that always is a fun conversation, I guess. So yeah, that makes sense. Alex Myers mentioned, yeah, what do you know? Thoughts on the Loud House and its fandom? I really know nothing about it. I have not seen it. Thoughts on ASDF movie? I've seen some of those. Some of those are pretty funny. Alright, I think I'm going to have to turn it off there. What? It's been about an hour and a half, maybe a little longer. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This first stream I've done in a while. It's been a minute. I thought it might be fun to do another one of these. So thank you guys so much for showing up, watching this stream. Thank you guys for continuing to show up and watch my videos. You guys are fantastic. And I don't have a video planned for tomorrow. Probably going to go straight to bed. So I'll probably have more videos out in the week. I was, in the back of my mind, I was like, maybe I'll just do like a string of Tangled things. Maybe I'll make this like a week of just Tangled videos. I think that'd be fun, but also I don't think I have enough content in the works to do that. I have at least one more Tangled video idea, but just because you have the idea doesn't mean the video is going to come out, and I definitely wouldn't be able to, like, squeeze 7 videos out of Tangled. I just have not talked about Tangled as much as I would like to, so you'll probably be seeing a bit more Tangled content in the future. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Yeah, have a good night. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Love to see more streams. Guys, thank you so much for showing up. I will see you guys in the future. And